Purcell, and I'm here with R.A. Spratt, author of Friday Barnes' Girl Detective and the Nanny Piggins books. Welcome, Rachel.
Hello, great to be here.
You're moving away in this particular book from Nanny Piggins, and we won't talk about Nanny because it's all about Friday Barnes.
I've moved on.
Yeah, you've moved on. Tell me a little bit about Friday Barnes, the new series.
Oh, well, it's a detective series, so there's puzzles with clues that you can actually figure out yourself if you pay attention. And the character, Friday Barnes, she's a very bookish girl, and she's dresses a bit daggily, a bit like myself actually. And she gets $50,000 reward because she solved a bank robbery. And she uses it to send herself to the most expensive boarding school in the entire country. And when she gets there, there's all these strange, really rich kids, and they've got all sorts of problems, and the teachers have all sorts of problems. So she helps them solve their problems and sort out the mysteries for money so that she can do things at the school.
So do you have a plan for just how many of the books will come out in the future? Because I know number 2's coming out.
I just finished writing number 2 last week, and I just got a contract to write books 3 and 4. And 4 is an unlucky number, so obviously I don't want to stop there. So hopefully there'll be 5 and 6. But I think that I've got all these other ideas for books, so I think 6 is a good number. But they haven't commissioned me to write 5 and 6 yet.
So tell me a little bit about Friday Barnes. What sort of girl is she?
Well, she's a bit like Sherlock Holmes, if Sherlock Holmes was an 11-year-old girl. Like, she's very intellectual. She's self-taught. She's just read heaps and heaps of books. She hasn't really paid attention in school. So she knows lots of stuff, but she doesn't know basic things about just politeness, and like she says inappropriate things all the time. And she's not very good at making friends, or hasn't got very good social skills, because she's always worn brown cardigans and being very drab, and purposely gone out of her way to be ignored by everyone. So she arrives at this school and she's just a fountain of all this knowledge, but she's terrible at getting along with people.
Sounds wonderful. One of the books I remember when you're describing that, this is Encyclopedia Brown. When I was growing up, I read Encyclopedia Brown. This sounds like a very good modern version.
I read Encyclopedia Brown when I decided I was going to do this. I read Encyclopedia Brown and Sherlock Holmes and Agatha Christie because I just wanted to get my head into all that and just see how they lay down the clues. So because I wanted the reader to be able to, because some detective stories you can't figure it out, or it's a trick or something, so it's not really fair. Whereas Encyclopedia Brown, you can. There are the clues there and you can figure it out. So I wanted to use that sort of style, but make it a little bit more complicated and have a bit of that sort of high school angst with, a cute boy and, friends and mean girls and all that sort of thing.
We won't discuss Nanny Piggins because
I've moved
she's
on.
taken a lot of your time
Yes.
and the limelight, really.
Yes, she's stolen my life for the last 6 years. I want it back.
What was your relationship with just as an aside, we're not going to go into too deeply, what is your relationship with Nanny Piggins like now?
Well, it's not good, it was hard breaking up. I believe she's overseas now, but she doesn't write because she doesn't believe in communicating that way. She just rings occasionally and yells at me over the phone, or sends me Skype messages that are quite abusive, frankly. This is ridiculous! I can't believe this! I'm not putting up with this. This is ridiculous. I am tired of being upstaged by a pig.
I'm kind of embarrassed by this.
You should be, young man. How dare you? Publicising this? What's this rubbish? Where are my books?
But
I've got 9 books about me. There's only one about this. What is it? Thursday Brown? It's ridiculous.
But
my books are more colourful too.
We've had great success with your books. I
I
mean,
know.
we've been big supporters of your books.
Thank you very much. They're good, aren't they?
They're wonderful books. But Rachel has moved on.
How dare she? After I've carried her on my back so far.
But Friday Barnes is a good read. I mean, you should
Yes,
give it.
it's a tremendous work of literature and an entertaining story. But is it about a flying pig? I think not.
You're right there. I mean, you've got a good point. It's not.
I do.
Yeah.
I often have a good point.
It's not about a flying.
What's your point?
My point is that I'm sort of flummoxed. I've never really.
This happens all the time. You've fallen in love with me, haven't you? I have that effect on men.
I do have.
Never mind. In about 10 or 12 years, you'll get over it.
What am I meant to do in that time?
Well, put some damp flannel over your face and eat lots of chocolate. I think we've lost him. I'm Nanny Piggins. Buy my books. They're very good. Better than this rubbish. Cut!
We're done. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us.
I'm not taking any more of this. I'm storming out.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It was very difficult, that whole thing. I apologise for not being able to control it and to deal with both of our superstars today. Both series are available from booktopia.com.au. If you'd like the Nanny Piggins, they're available. Just type in Nanny Piggins, you'll find them. And if you want Friday Barnes, you can look for Friday Barnes. They're both equally